But the actual first segment of the show, you had Cody Rhodes stood in the ring, and he recapped his past few weeks. You know, like the King of the Ring tournament win, and then through that, going one-on-one with Jey Uso, and then Randy Orton. And I mean, this was just rinse, recycle, repeat, standard way to open the show. You had Randy come out, and I do like how they're revisiting what's going on. That really does lean into my suspicions about the major two angles coming out of that match. Was that Randy's, I guess, regrets, and then Cody's character evolution. Those two angles, and then you had the icing on the cake, which was Drew McIntyre making his return, and he helped play that up in almost a Karrion Kross type of way.
Yeah, interesting. So you like the overall segment?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
There's better ways to start a show, but I mean, just with what they did there, I thought this was appropriate for the direction that it looks like they're heading, and given what previously transpired in the King of the Ring tournament, and that I'm glad that they're not just taking the stuff that happened with Randy and acting like they didn't happen, and having him transition to another program without any kind of mention. So I think this is I think it was a good segment.
What about the outcome of this actual segment? I don't think you're thinking about Drew McIntyre, because now he has a match with Randy at Saturday Night Main Event. What happens now with Drew?
I am.
Before it.
So Drew, much like yourself, I'm a huge Drew McIntyre fan, and I do want to see him for the championship sometime soon. I also want him to have some creative direction, something that is like a clear plan to put him in a high profile position. And I think that he's checked all the boxes and done everything he could to make an argument for him for being a world champion once more. That said, it's not going to happen before SummerSlam, so I think the best thing they could do for him at this current point is to use him in high-profile matches against other high-profile talent and let him accrue some wins to legitimize himself after he lost to Damian Priest. So he kind of needs a little bit of rehab with his I guess presentation. So if this is, like, granted the landscape of things, they're not going to have him go for the title at this upcoming show, Saturday Night Main Event. They're not having him compete for it at SummerSlam. I think this is the next best thing, but I do need to see him in a title match before end of year, and preferably winning that belt.
Can he win a feud first?
That's a good question. Can he? That's what I'm banking on, him beating Randy, but Randy is Randy. Randy doesn't get pinned too often, and he just took that loss to Cody.
Yeah, so
but Drew just returned.
What's that mean? He got a power up?
Well, he needs a win to establish himself, so it's they're kind of booked into a corner because you don't want Orton to lose, and then Drew can't lose.
Sounds like a DQ finish to me.
I hope that's not the case.
Yeah.
And they'll probably run it back again or something like
that. It'll be interesting. But yeah, I do want to see Drew get the championship at some point because I think it's overdue, especially since that short stint when he cashed in. What did he do? Oh no, he beat Seth.
Yeah, he cashed in on.
Yeah.
He only beat Seth
but he won the Money in the Bank too, right? But CM Punk stopped him. That's what happened, right? Right. That short brief time. But yeah, he won for a brief stint against Seth, and then was cashed in on by Damian. So yeah, I do want to see Drew get the title again at some point. If maybe the World Heavyweight Championship, if not the WWE Championship. But yeah, because like you said, I think he's deserving of it.
I'd rather see him with the WWE title.
You rather the WWE title?
Yeah.
Okay.